Hi, how are you? I'm great. Thanks for asking, even though you probably didn't even care, I didn't ask, but that's okay. Also, yeah, I have MCR playing in the background. Don't mind that. It's not even there. I just felt in the mood for some MCR. I'm really happy. No, but today is going to be kind of a different video. I'm going to be not singing. Whoa. Because I've not done anything but singing vlogs, which I'm bad at. But that, anyway, I should have rehearsed this video way better. No, but daylight is of the essence because right now in Nebraska, it starts to turn dark around, well, I wouldn't say it starts to turn dark, but the sun starts to slowly set around 3:30, and it's 3:39. No. So today I'm going to be telling you guys my top 5 favorite horror movies. Now, I'm kind of glad that I narrowed it down. I was like, I want to tell you guys, I want to start to get a little more personal without telling you exactly everything about my entire life. But just a little more about me, you know, because you probably don't know anything about me when most of my subscribers are my friends and family. That's not embarrassing or anything. But, wow. Anyways. Oh yeah, by the way, new background. I'm in my dining room. Not in my room because my room's a mess, and I'm not in the office because the office is under construction. So I decided to film here. Figured there's lighting, sort of. Once again. Okay, I'm gonna get on with the video. Where was I? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's obviously a ton of movie genres, but I wanted to start with top 5 movies, and I said that's a bit vague and such a big, huge, like, category of just movies in general. Because I was like, you have Disney movies, you have horror movies, romantic comedies, action movies. Like, horror movies, I mean, you just have so many options within movies. So I narrowed it down to my top 5 horror movies because I can't choose between my Disney, and I haven't really watched many comedies, and I'm not a big romantic fan, and I kind of like mysteries. But yeah, so my top 5 horror movies are, I'm gonna start with one, which would probably be not my least favorite, but once again, my top 5 favorites. It's the one I favorite the most, or the least. I can't talk today at all, apparently. It must be MCR's distracting me. Shush! Don't go away again. Man, MCR is so good. Anyways, so I'm going to start with 1. That was 2 fingers. I'm going to start with 1. Okay. It's called The Shining. I'm sure none of you have ever heard of it before. Basically, it's this movie about this guy, and he goes to take care of this hotel in place during the winter, and I think the story goes like back when there was a guy who was the caretaker during the winter, and what happened was he went like insane from like being confined to that inn for so long, because it's from like end of November to May 1st, so that's like 5 months. But so he basically killed his family. He had a wife and his 2 daughters, and he killed them with an axe. And so this guy, when he goes in there with his wife and his son, he starts to experience the same kind of things and becomes insane and tries to kill them. Luckily, they both get away, and he dies in like this maze. Wow. I'm just gonna put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video and be like, spoilers! Watch out and beware. Yeah, so that's basically The Shining. if you actually want to know about it, I would actually look it up on Google. It is on Netflix. I watched it literally today, and it's so good. What's on now? Oh, yeah. The actual music videos are playing, so there's, like, extra. It's not just the songs. But, anyways, on to my second. That would be Amityville Horror. This is based on a true story. By the way, The Shining was based on a novel written by Stephen King. But Amityville Horror is a real thing that happened, and I think it was back in, like, the 60s, the 70s, or the 80s. I'm pretty sure it was the 70s, though. Where this guy, he moved, and I'm pretty sure this was in New York. He moved into this house, and there was, there's, like, this thing that he did. No. The house was built on, like, ancient Indian burial grounds or something. And then, like, or there was something to do with, like, slaves and, like, ancient burial grounds or something. And, like, possession. It's been a while since I watched it. But, yeah. So, that's basically it. And then a few years later, after that happens, another family moves in there. Hold on, this is really loud. Back view. I'm back. Okay. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. So this family moves in, right? And this guy, the dad, obviously, he starts out, he kills the dog, which is, hello, sad. And when an animal dies, that is sad. Maybe I'll do my top 5 sad movies. Bambi will be number 5. Guarantee. That's the saddest movie ever. But, anyways. So, basically, he kills his family after, like, discovering this, and he's, like, always sleeping down in the basement, and in the basement there's, like, this secret door kind of thing, where, like, again, I got, it's confusing, like, I can't remember if it was ancient burial grounds, possession, or slaves, but it's a pretty good movie, but, yeah, that's basically the story. The Conjuring is my third, which, it was good. It was so good. But, yeah, it's only number 3, because it's like, but there are things better. So, The Conjuring is basically 2 people, Lorraine, and Ed, like, Warren, that's their names. This is based off of true events, too. They go to help this family who moved into this house that, like, basically was involved with a lot of murder and death and suicide, and their daughter gets possessed, and, like, people are trying to, like, she's trying to kill her family, but she's not doing it. It's the possession of the demon that's inside of her. And Lorraine and Ed are basically these 2 people who are trying to, like, they're exorcists. Like, they're not priests, but they're people who deal with exorcisms and possessions. Which brings me to my 4th movie, The Poltergeist. So they recently redid this movie. I think it was in 2014 or 2015, I think they redid it. But, the original, I don't remember when that one was made. I wasn't born yet. It was back in, like, the 70s or 80s or 90s. I don't even know. But it's a good movie. It's one of my favorites. Because, basically, if you don't know what a poltergeist is, it's when a bunch of ghosts come haunt your house, basically. They don't really take possession over anybody. They take possession over things. So, like, chairs and vacuum cleaners and TV sets and radios, like. But one of the most famous lines from The Poltergeist is, great, now I can't remember it. It's that fantastic. Oh, they're here, because it's about this little girl who has a connection with the spirits on the other side, and their house was built on an Indian not an ancient Indian burial ground. It was built on a cemetery, which was really bad because you can imagine that the spirits were really, really mad when all these builders came in and started disrespecting their grounds and disrespecting their people and the bones and stuff. But, so it's about this little girl who has a connection with the spirits, and they talk through television static, and she gets brought into the television static to the other side, the spirit world. And on the spirit side, they don't like the rest of the family. They just like this little girl. But basically, the mother has to go in and save the little girl. And so that's the movie. Like, she goes and saves them, and then they're covered in a bunch of this crap in a bathtub because it's ectoplasm. Yeah, if you get squeamish easily, not a movie for you. But my most favorite horror movie is The Exorcist. Okay, it's so good. If you want to watch it, I have it on VHS. It's one of those movies where if it's on TV, I have to watch it, because I've watched it, I think I've seen it 3 times. The first time I watched it, I'm pretty sure I was 12. Yeah, not appropriate for ages 12 and under. Definitely wouldn't recommend if you're under, I would say 13, because there is language and there's sexual content. I wouldn't really say sexual. Well, I mean, there's just a lot of language and inappropriate things for children, but I grew up very maturely, obviously. Which is great, because people think I'm older because I'm more mature. They think I'm older because I'm taller. They think I'm older because, hello, have you seen me? I look like I'm freaking 16. I'm only 14. Oh my gosh, a 2 years difference. That's so much. Anyways, basically, it's about this girl getting possessed, and is what it says it is. It's The Exorcist. It's a girl getting possessed, and then these priests come in and exorcise her. It's basically what it is, but it's really good. So those, I would recommend watching it if you're above 14. But, yeah, those are my top 5 horror movies that I really absolutely love. If you want me to do more things like this, I'm trying to not break off from singing, but I'm trying to do more than just singing videos. So if you want me to do more stuff like this, like my top 5, like, brands that I wear, top 5, like, I don't even know, like, top 10 movies, books, I don't know, furniture items that I love, just leave a comment down below. And, you know, all my social media will be down in the description. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. While you're on the channel, go ahead and subscribe. You know, I'd greatly appreciate it. Gotta keep those bills coming. Just kidding, I don't live by myself. I live with my mom, which is really embarrassing when I talk in my room by myself. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.